So, Dennis, states compete for veterans because of the value and the resources they bring to the state. And they do this by providing additional benefits. What are the top three-ish differentiated benefits Indiana provides to its veterans?
Well, yeah, you're right. All states work hard to try to bring veterans back to their state to work for their amazing companies that every state has. And Indiana's not unlike any of those. But there are a couple of things that our legislature has really set out and said we want to be competitive, and we want to make sure that veterans come to Indiana to live here, to work here, and to thrive here. And one of those I want to highlight is if you're a veteran who has a disability rating and meet a couple other criteria here in Indiana, your kids can go to an Indiana state school for up to zero tuition, 100% off their tuition. And so that is something that not many, it's not GI Bill, it is a state benefit. And so it's above and beyond GI Bill. And so that veteran that lives in Indiana, whose kids are looking to go to college and may not be able to, this gives them free tuition. And the legislature just this year, it'll go into effect in July 1 of 2023, added on to that and said, that was all for state schools. Now they've looked at the independent colleges in Indiana, Notre Dame, Butler, some wonderful schools, and said, a lot of our Indiana kids go to those schools, and we want them to stay here. We want to connect them here. So they highlighted $5,000 additional dollars for that for those students to go to a Butler, to a Notre Dame, to a private school. So the legislature is really focusing hard on things that differentiate and provide help for our veterans come here. Another one, I've actually talked with veterans who said, I'm moving there specifically because of this benefit. Some other states have this, but this helps us be competitive on it, that their retirement pay is non-taxable from Indiana state taxes. So when a person in the military retires and they have any kind of retirement pay, Indiana does not tax that 100% of that income. And then again, just this year, this is more for our Indiana soldiers who are now coming back or who may come back, is their state taxes when they are in the military is no longer taxable. Now that also includes for our Guard. So if someone's coming out of the military for 7-8 years, they've been in there for a little while and coming back, and they want that engagement that they had. The Guard and the reserves are wonderful places to do that. Well, if you're a Guard and you're working in the Guard, that pay is also not taxable. So a couple of key things to highlight it for Indiana.
Okay, well, those are certainly attractive. How can someone find out more?
Sure. In in.gov is the Indiana website, Indiana government website. And our page on that is got in a couple ways. dva.in.gov will take you right to our website. And all of the things, the benefits that are there are listed on that website and easily spelled out.
Great. Thanks, Dennis.